aisleways, fence rows, and lawn care. Fence row spraying is also available for weed control. We are licensed and insured. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing, 352-629-2440, or online at powellgene, Gene, at yahoo.com. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing.
It's the end of the fiscal year, and that means budget cuts and number crunching. Now's the time of the year you're evaluating your expenses, planning your budget, and finding ways to save money and increase efficiency to maximize profits. Dex Imaging understands and delivers. Call Dex Imaging today for a free document management evaluation. Cutting your office expenses is as easy as calling Dex Imaging, 352-266-0333. Start saving money today and increase your bottom line with Dex Imaging. Printers, copiers, and fax machines that increase office productivity and save you money. No one understands your bottom line better. Call Dex Imaging today, 352-266-0333, or check them out on the web at deximaging.com. That's DEXimaging.com. Or call 352-266-0333 for your free document management evaluation today.
Attention passengers for Flight 1370. The plane has been delayed at its departure point and will be at least 2 hours late. We apologize for any inconvenience.
Are you serious? It took us over an hour to get here, 2 hours going through security and getting our tickets, and now we have to wait another 2 hours.
Yeah, it's beautiful here, but we're inside this overcrowded airport all day because the plane is stuck in bad weather.
This is the last time we ever do this. When we get back, we're going to Cal Aviation and getting our pilot's license.
Yeah, we've been talking about that long enough. It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today, 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Turned out to be a pretty nice-looking Thursday morning. I don't know. It was overcast like an hour ago, and now it's doing pretty good. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. I just got a tweet, and I thought maybe it was Dan or somebody telling me to look at something. Or not a tweet. What do you call these things? A text message. And it was a hashtag Boston. What was it again? Boston Sports Pub. I don't. What is this? Is this like a contest or something? Galen might know. Hey, good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Good. I just got a text. What is it? Boston Sports Pub. I don't know what I'm supposed to look at here. I just did the hashtag. It must be a contest, I think. I don't know. Boy, it smells good in here now. Ooh, what'd you do?
Oh, it was awful. It's like there was just much sweat smell in here.
Maybe I didn't change my socks. Oh, too many men. Too many men in the room, Galen.
Yeah, our little musicians just didn't take care of it from yesterday.
My office smells so good because I share it with Robin. She has
That's exactly right.
It's exactly right. Yeah, I often think when I walk past Robin's desk, if it was just me in that room, it wouldn't smell that way.
Or if she was in the if you were in the front and she was in the back, it wouldn't smell as good.
right, exactly. People have to walk past the stink zone and it smells good.
Right.
It smells good in the back here. Where are you right now?
Just on my way to work.
On the interstate?
Almost. Not quite on 75.
So we got another tropical storm out there, Matthew.
Yeah, it's just pouring on us, isn't it? Just the rain is thick.
Yeah. So we'll see if this comes our way. Hugh was predicting that it may affect my visit to New York next week, so we'll see.
As long as the planes are okay.
You get in a building, you'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a topic today based on a story. David Ortiz went undercover as a Lyft driver in Boston.
Right.
Have you seen this video?
I have, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's so fun. He's got the curly wig on or whatever, some kind of a wig on. And I was wondering because I'm obviously not a sports fan, but I think I would have recognized him. I think I would have said, "Wait a minute, aren't you that baseball guy?" I might not have remembered his name. Aren't you Pappy or something? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, considering that he and Tom Brady are the two most famous people in in Boston. I think you could definitely say that in all of New England. So yeah, I'm surprised. There was some person who's like, okay, I had no clue.
Yeah,
I thought that was pretty hilarious.
Yeah. And the young girl who said, I'm going to see the Red Sox, and he said, he said, I'll be there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh my
But
gosh.
you got to remember, it's context. It's all about context. So you do not expect David Ortiz to be driving you in a car.
Right.
You just don't.
Right.
You know, I mean, it's just all context.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole point.
I was curious about the move he did. And just for the audience, if you haven't seen the video, if you haven't seen it, Google it or YouTube it, whatever, you'll find it. But he says he picks up a ride and he says, "Are you superstitious?" And whatever their answer is, he says, "Well, I am." And he says, "I always do this before I drive anybody." He spits on both of his hands and then puts his hands on the steering wheel. I thought he was going to like shake the hand or something, you know. I was going to say,
right.
But again, and I thought that was hilarious. And then the one person instantly got it when he did that. But just because that's what he does before he hits. So.
Oh, see, I didn't even get that. Okay, all right. So
Yeah.
Oh, so there was one guy in the one of the passengers who got the who picked
Well,
up.
I saw there was a different. I got another link later in the day that showed like the extended version of it. And so they showed some of the ones who actually recognized them. And one guy, the second, he goes, "Oh my God, it's Poppy! Poppy!" It was pretty funny. So.
That's
How did he get that name? How did he get the name?
Big Poppy?
Yeah.
I think he picked it up in the minor leagues, just like all nicknames. I mean, he's just a big human being. I don't know. They've always called him.
Okay, well, the big part I get. The Poppy part, I guess I didn't quite get.
He's been Big Poppy since he was with the Red Sox. But I think he picked it up when he was with the Twins minor league system.
All right, so after we get through the business part of this, I wanted to ask you, and the listeners can join in on this, Robin, and I'll tell you whatever I have. I think the problem with Robin and I is I think we've shared this so many times with the listeners that it might get boring, but you know, it's an old segment David Letterman used to do called Brushes with Greatness. So you just tell us a story about somebody you met who was famous, whether it's in sports or entertainment or anything, politics, you know, and I don't know that it counts when you're interviewing them, like in what we do here.
Yeah.
So I don't know if the Jimmy Osmond, I don't know if that counts. That's not the same thing.
No.
It's not like being in Macy's and meeting Travolta, which I know somebody has done that, right?
A lot of people have done that.
Yeah.
We haven't.
I've never.
No.
If I ever met him, I don't know that I met him.
Right.
It's possible.
Right.
It could be like the David Ortiz undercover thing. Yeah.
Well, you thought you saw Kelly Preston that day in the public parking lot.
I think I saw her. Yeah, I'm not really sure. But anyways, how is the blood supply? Then we'll do the fun stuff.
We're okay. We have just over a 5-day blood supply, and as I keep saying, we just need platelet donors right now. So just get out there, give the gift of life, and donate blood.
Today's National Coffee Day. Are you guys giving out coffee?
We always give out coffee.
You do?
So that's a standard.
Really?
Absolutely.
I've never had coffee offered to me.
You never have.
Yeah,
Never.
we have Keurig and everything. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's there if you want it. I mean,
Is it in the
not
bus?
Everybody wants a coffee at 4:00 in the morning. No, we don't have coffee on the bus, but we do have it in the donor center.
Well, I thought because when we go there, we're not supposed to drink tea because it has caffeine in it before we donate blood. So I was surprised when you said you had coffee.
The caffeine doesn't have anything to do with the blood donation. It's the reason you're not supposed to drink tea before you donate is because it blocks your body from absorbing iron.
Oh.
Sweet cold tea does. Yeah. So that's the tea thing. There's nothing to do with caffeine.
Oh, okay. Well, I never knew that. Now I know.
We learn a little bit every day.
I know.
What we retain is different than what we learn. we learn it and forget it. We learn things and forget it. The important message, though, is to donate blood. And that message is made possible by two great sponsors. They are Palm Garden of Ocala and Penn Flooring, also of Ocala, by the way. Penn Flooring is at 1201 Southwest 17th Street here in Ocala, right by the McKay-Williams Bridge, and a few blocks from Pine Avenue. Go there and check out their showroom, and you will see for yourself the ideas that could make your home more beautiful from the floor up or your office. And give them a call, 351-3420, or go to pennflooring.com. And what better than that? Go to the showroom. And while you're in there, while you're admiring the flooring, Where did we go yesterday that had some nice flooring? Oh, your electric company, Sumter Electric. Yeah.
Yep, Sumter Electric is just revamping their stuff, and boy, it's beautiful.
So, thank them for sponsoring this segment. And Palm Garden of Ocala, my gosh, we couldn't do it without them either. They have some programs over there to rehabilitate you. Tish right now is going through that rehabilitation program over there, and so she's short-term. Other people are there for long-term. This skilled nursing care, whether it's long or short-term. And, of course, respite. That's for the person who's also short-term. But that gives the person who takes care of that person a little break. And guess what? No matter who you are, whether you're long-term, short-term, or respite, you will have some great food because they've got a great dining area and culinary staff. You have a lot of great activities, whether you like something with a group or by yourself. They've got slot machines there. They do.
I know. It's
they have
like
slot machines there. So anyway, go to Palm Garden and see for yourself. Take a tour. They're at 2700 Southwest 34th Street. And thank Jan for that.
Yes.
By the way.
Jan is amazing. She makes everybody feel so welcome. She's incredible.
All right, so before we tell
her stuff.
our stories of brushes with greatness, I want to read one to you. I met Jeff Goldblum years ago before a performance of a play he was in. We stood on the sidewalk and he talked to my friends and me for about 15 minutes and was so incredibly friendly and funny. A few weeks later, I was walking down the sidewalk when I heard someone say my name. It was Jeff Goldblum. I couldn't believe he remembered me. He gave me a hug and we chatted for another minute, and then he went into the theater for the matinee.
Wow. That's a kudo in his cap.
That's cool. That gives you some insight into the guy, right?
Right. He cares. He's not putting on an act.
Galen, do you have a brush with greatness story?
I've shared a couple. I don't know if I ever shared the Emmitt Smith story that Emmitt Smith, NFL running back for the Dallas Cowboys and played at the University of Florida. When I was in high school, he went to high school at the same time. He went to Pensacola, Escambia, and he played against us in Forest High School in the playoffs that just ran so well. He made Sports Illustrated 2 years in a row. And so I was on a plane from, I think I was on a plane from L.A. or somewhere in California to Dallas, and I don't even remember why, and so I was riding back from L.A. to Dallas, and Emmitt Smith sat right next to me, and I said,
"Oh my gosh!"
He sat down, and I'm like, "Emmitt Smith." He goes, "How you doing?" And,
and
I was like,
gosh!
Wow.
So I really want to bother this guy. Now I interviewed him when I was, I guess I was 16. My dad was doing the radio broadcast, and I interviewed him after the game, and I asked him. I said, "Hey, I went to Forest High School in Ocala." He goes, "Oh yeah, that's the team that made me famous." And so, after he said that, we talked for about 2.5 hours. And when he got off the plane, he shook my hand, and that was a pretty cool moment. And he introduced me to his girlfriend, and so that was pretty awesome. So we sat there and talked about that game for a long time. So and being a huge Cowboys fan that I was at the time, before they really stunk. That was a good story.
That is a cool story. Yeah.
That's a great story.
Yeah.
Robin, do you have one? Do you have a brush with greatness story?
I don't think so.
You've got to have one somewhere.
Well, Dr. Paul Bearer was in town.
Dr. Paul Bearer!
And he was at the Appleton Museum after the Appleton opened all those years
ago. That's a brush with greatness.
Yeah, and he gave, and we went in the lecture side there, and it was just so cool. To be able to see him and talk one-on-one with him. Not a whole lot of people showed up, but he was pretty amazing.
Yeah,
he was pretty amazing.
I'm not ashamed or afraid to say that I become starstruck. I don't know what it is. I just think it's cool.
Paul, I don't even know who that is. Dr. Paul.
Oh, really? He's before your time.
Yeah.
He did the late night television like Elvira, and he dressed up like a.
It wasn't.
Oh, Dr. Paul, creature feature guy.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
that guy.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
You said it wrong. It's Dr. Paul.
And now there's another guy on, Sven Gulli or something like that. But Dr. Paul Bearer was pretty cool.
Sven Gulli.
He's passed away, but. What about yours?
But Elvira is my favorite.
Yeah.
I've never met Elvira. We have somebody on the phone though. Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah. Good morning. When I was a young kid, a pitcher for the New York Mets, Al Jackson, lived in my town, and in fact, when he wasn't playing baseball, he was teaching Sunday school in my church.
Oh, wow.
That is cool.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah, we called him Mr. Jackson there.
I bet. Did he have a big class? Did a lot of people go to his class?
Well, it was all in, according to what grade you were in. I believe he taught the 3rd grade.
Oh, wow.
That is so cool.
That is a cool story. Thank you, Jim.
Yeah. All right, have a good day.
You know who I was just reminded of when he said that? This is not my own story, but this is when Prince died. There was a story that was he a Jehovah's Witness, I think?
Yes.
So he taught Sunday school in his church, I think.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear that after Prince died?
Yeah, he started everyone with "Dearly Beloved," where they got to hit the gate. What do you call this thing called life?
Song, right?
Yeah.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Yeah. Good morning again, guys.
Hey, Hugh.
See, back in the 70s, a bunch of guys that were working at, we went down to the Milwaukee Auditorium for a boxing match, and before the match, a guy sitting probably a row or two ahead of us said, "Hey, I think Muhammad Ali's over there." And of course, everybody heard that, and there was a rush to get there. And I was one of the first ones that got there, and I had nothing for him to sign an autograph on. So I went to my wallet, and I picked out a little wallet-sized picture of my kid, my son. He turned it over, and he signed it. And then when he got done signing, he turned it back over and said, "Is that your child?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Great-looking kid."
Oh,
that was nice. That was nice. That's awesome.
Well, I got that autograph today, and I had it appraised one time. It's probably worth around $1,000, but it was a wonderful event for me.
Wow,
I bet it was exciting for you.
That is cool. That is cool.
That is cool.
Thank you for sharing that one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'd like to hear from others if you have a brush with greatness story.
What about yours?
Well, I've told the one about Carly Simon, but I want to tell a different one. Mm-hmm. When I worked this is at the Nassau Coliseum, so it's kind of like it's easy that you're going to bump into somebody famous, especially if you're working there. So I was working the Nassau Coliseum, and I was helping these guys bring in some big boxes with wheels on them that had equipment in them. Okay, and I was just helping these guys, unload the truck, et cetera, et cetera. And I said, "Is this for Earth, Wind, and Fire?" They said, "Yeah, this is for Earth, Wind, and Fire." I said, "Okay." Well, I helped him, and then I had no idea. Later on, when the show's on, I'm looking up at the stage, and that's the guys.
Wow.
I didn't know. Back in the day, remember we had records. We didn't have videos. You didn't really know what all the artists looked like. So
that is so neat.
Good morning. You're on the air.
It's pretty cool.
Good morning. I met Mary Lou Retton one time. She's very short and teensy tiny.
She's a 10.
Wow.
Wow. And did you meet her and do something? Talk to her? What happened?
Oh, sure, yeah. I saw her walking across a lobby in a hotel, and I walked up to her and shook her hand and thanked her for being there because she was going to be speaking to a company thing that I was attending. And she was very nice, very sweet, personable.
Oh, that's cool.
How exciting is that?
That's cool.
Yeah, that was my best brush with greatness. So y'all have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you
that
very
is
much.
An awesome story. Gosh.
There was a story. Hillary Clinton met a contortionist from America's Got Talent. And she was so impressed that the girl could lie on her feet.
Well, now they had something in common.
Just a joke.
Wow.
Don't get upset.
I wasn't sure where that was going to go.
Don't get upset with me.
I wasn't sure if you were going to go. She couldn't believe she could keep her balance. Or stand for 90 minutes.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, I had an encounter with Elvis.
You did?
Really?
Yeah. When he was first getting into his popularity in the mid-50s, we were on vacation in New Orleans, Louisiana, and at Lake Pontchartrain, the amusement park. My sister and I were on the Ferris wheel, and we saw this huge crowd down below us. We're going, what is going on? And there in the middle of the crowd were our parents. And we saw that we were watching. Finally, when the Ferris wheel came around, because of course it stopped on the top where we were, and finally when it came on around and we got off, my mother is waving one of my dad's business cards. And my dad told us this story about how it was Elvis, and we could hear all the girls screaming and stuff. And so my dad pulled out one of his business cards so that she could give a hit to Elvis to get him to autograph it. all that anybody had around us was a pencil. So he signed it in pencil, and he gave it to my mother, and he says, "Oh, I hope you can read it." Only my mother would say this, of course, to Elvis. She said, "Well, I can't really. Would you erase it and write it more plainly?"
Oh, how funny.
And did he?
Yes.
Oh,
wow.
man.
He was that humble and kind and sweet, and he smiled and he hugged her.
That's a great story.
Oh, and he hugged
Isn't that great?
Oh, man, that's an awesome story. Thank you. Thank you for sharing that with us.
Y'all have a good day.
Thank you.
God.
Thank you.
God, I've got another one. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning. Back in '82, I was at the Super Bowl in Pontiac, Michigan, and we all had this. I thought the Packers were going that year, Galen. We had Lynn Dickey and Paul Hoffman.
That's pre-Brett Favre, so.
Yeah, and we had Bart Starr as coach, and I thought that was our year. I was ready to go, so I bought my ticket in like August, and at the game I was watching the Bengals and the 49ers. But anyways, we were in this, it was a massive amount of people. We were delayed getting to our seats because the vice president went, and he messed everything up, jammed it all up. And we're standing in this rush to get in, and right next to me, at the time he was very famous and liked, not so much today, was O.J. Simpson.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. And I said to him, I said, "Hey, O.J., why don't you just fly through this like you do the airport?" And he starts laughing, he gave me the thumbs up,
Oh,
I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah. Yeah,
cool.
so that was really, he was like about 2 feet from me, and, it's too bad you can't just fly through it, but, that was, nowadays he's not as well thought of, but back in '82, he was a pretty cool person,
Yeah, he was. He was well liked.
He was very well respected. Yeah, so that's my story.
That is a good one.
I didn't see the Packers, but I got to see OJ.
That's cool.
Take care.
All right, thank you. Appreciate the call. Good morning. You're on the air.
Hi, Larry. This is Kathy. Hi, Robert.
Hi.
I have 2 stories, and they're all local. When I was a child, my parents belonged to the concert series, and so Arthur Fiedler was in town with the Boston Pops.
Oh.
And I saw him twice and got his autograph twice. Once at the Marion Hotel, eating there, and then once after the concert.
Oh,
nice.
Oh, man.
And the other one is Arlene Francis was at Silver Springs for the Today Show. And we went and ate, I probably was Morocco's or whatever was there then, and ran into her in the restaurant. I got her autograph, too.
Oh, how cool.
That's cool.
They're 2 of the
It was
greats.
okay. All right. Have a great day, you two.
All right.
Wow.
Let me squeeze in the break real quick. We'll be right back.
Need a mailbox rental but need more information? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. How does $10 a month sound with just a 3-month commitment? Remember, Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Mention WOCA and the setup fee is waived. Personal Service Center will email or text notifications to you when your packages arrive. Even scan mail so you never actually have to pick it up. Now that's service. Personal Service Center, 789-6683. Located on the corner of Northeast 25th Avenue and 24th Street, Ocala. Look for the yellow signs.
Are you in need of custom screen printing, embroidery, or promotional items? Then look no further and come visit the brand new Legacy Team Sales. LTS is conveniently located off 17th Street next to Armstrong Homes in beautiful Ocala. We offer the best prices and highest quality products for your company, team, school, or nonprofit. Whether looking for screen printed shirts, embroidered polos, or travel team uniforms, you'll be sure to find it at Legacy Team Sales. Come visit our new 27,000 square foot facility. Our friendly and knowledgeable sales staff will assist you in every part of your custom purchase. LTS carries the hottest brands in the industry like Under Armour, Russell, Mizuno, Asics, Badger Sports, Gildan, Pacific, Ogio, and many more. At LTS, screen printing embroidery is done in-house and we guarantee customer satisfaction. Stop by, give us a call, or check us out on the web at shoplts.com. Remember the name, LTS.
Palm Garden is celebrating Therapy Week, so let's hear what some of their guests have to say about rehab there.
They're a happy group who work together for everyone in their care.
Staff designed a helpful program, so I only had a short stay.
My rehab stay was a wonderful experience, and I highly recommend them.
The therapists who helped me get back on my feet from hip surgery were awesome.
The only place to go in Ocala if you need rehab.
Seeing is believing, so stop by for a tour of Palm Garden today.
All All right, 27 minutes after 8 o'clock. Gosh, this segment has gone fast today, Galen.
Yeah, it has.
In LifeSouth, have you ever had a celebrity come in to donate blood?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah? Who?
Yeah. Probably the one that everybody will probably recognize instantly is Jeff Foxworthy. He's a blood donor.
Oh, yeah, sure. Here in Ocala?
And no. This is up in Georgia.
No, okay.
There isn't anybody famous in Ocala.
Yeah, there is. Travolta's here.
I'm kidding. Yeah.
Bobby Goldberg.
Yeah, I mean, we've had, coaches donate, Urban Meyer, Tim Tebow's donated. I mean, so we've had a lot of that locally, I guess.
Do you know what I don't understand about Tim Tebow? They're talking about the first home run this morning. I thought he had a first home run last week. What was the one?
No, it was batting practice. Batting doesn't count. The one yesterday counted.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
Well, that was fun. That was fun doing that segment. And Robin, you forgot there's one you have that you forgot about. You met a child star at Six Gun Territory.
Oh, Darby Hinton.
See, you remember the name.
He was the TV son of Fess Parker on Davy Crockett. That's when they had swimming there. And
How old was he?
Cool. He might have been maybe 10.
10?
Yeah. So he was there. That was pretty cool.
I wonder, a 10-year-old. I wonder if they grasp why everybody's going gaga over them. Oh my God, it's you!
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's you!
That's why they go crazy when they become of age.
Yeah. That kid from Home Alone. What happened to him?
Yeah, Macaulay Culkin.
God.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But Doogie Howser.
His parents messed him up pretty good.
Who did?
His parents.
Who came up pretty good?
What now?
His parents messed him up.
Doogie Howser.
Oh, Doogie Howser.
Robin's on the last sentence. That was funny. He's been in a couple of shows since.
All right, Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile today is at the Publix on East Silver Springs Boulevard, right there in 40 East.
Oh, nice.
Donate blood. You may not be famous, but you'll be doing something great. You'll be a hero. You'll save 3 lives.
You'll be famous to the person you save, except they just won't know who you are.
That's it.
That's right.
They'll definitely be thankful for that blood. Thank you for what you do, Galen. That was fun. Fun segment.
All right. Thank you. Bye, all.
We'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The teenage shooter police say was behind yesterday's South Carolina school shooting spree